And it looks like we are live. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to English Chat Time with Mr. Chris. So, today I thought I would do my favorite festivals in Japan. And there's a reason I decided to do this today, and that is because on Saturday there is the Lantern Battle Festival in Koga City in Ibaraki. And I used to live in Koga City for 5 years, so I went to this festival every year. And basically, they have teams and they each have a bamboo. And on the top of the bamboo, there's a lantern. And so then the teams try to swing their lanterns into each other to try to break the lanterns or set them on fire or just break the bamboo to see who wins. So this festival starts at 4 p.m. on Saturday. And then I realized when I was going to make a video about this today that the event where I'm playing the piano is on Sunday. So they're on separate days in the same city. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to go to both yet. But I think I'm probably going to definitely do the piano one because I already told them I'm going. And I'm basically going to be playing the piano at a department store with like 20 other people. So it's like the third anniversary that they've done this. And I played it last year too. So I'm playing Dance the Night Away by Twice. So it's not too difficult, but it's a good song. So yeah, I thought I would just talk about some of the better festivals in Japan. And I feel like the Lantern Battle one's one of the more unique ones. And Koga City also has a very good fireworks festival, which I went to all the time when I was there. And I've gone to some other ones. I've gone to Omiya, Takasaki, Ashikaga, and Isesaki. And I think the one I like the most is the one in Isesaki because they have the fireworks set to music and I think it's really cool. And there's usually not a lot of people at this one compared to other ones where it's just like massive crowds. Like the one in Ashikaga, like the lines for the food stands, they had them like lined up and they basically you'd start on the opposite end and it during one of the fireworks I basically just waited the entire time in line just to get food, so it's a little too busy, but the fireworks are still good at them, it's just crowded. So and also in Koga City they have an unagi festival which I went to last year, and they apparently had this one multiple times but I only recently found out about it. And when I was there, they taught me how to grill unagi, and then I got to eat my grilled unagi, and it was free, so that was kind of cool. So yeah, that one's like in January, so I'll probably try to go again. And also, there's like some Setsubun events, which basically, if you don't know that event, in spring they basically just throw beans at demons to try to drive them away. And in Ashikaga, they do a samurai march, kind of like parade through the city. And they start, I think, at like Orihime Shrine, and then they stop at Banaji Temple. And then when they get there, they just all throw a ton of beans, and then they have a big fire. So that one was kind of cool. And there's also another fire festival in Kiryu City in Gunma. And this is a fire throwing festival, which is very interesting because they have a huge bonfire and then they break everyone into like two teams and they just spin sticks that are on fire and then they just throw them all at the same time. So a few times during that festival, some of the flaming sticks went into the crowd. So that's a little interesting. And also, when I go to festivals, I feel like there's usually pretty good food in Japan. So I think the main things I usually get is like karaage, which is fried chicken, and also furi furi potato, which is basically just French fries, and you can choose what kind of seasoning you want on it. So sometimes I get like barbecue, and then I tend to also because it's summer, I like to get shaved ice. So and I just vary it up for flavors on that. And then often I'll usually get also like takoyaki, which is like octopus, squid. They usually have those like grilled, and then yakisoba. And then I've also occasionally gotten curry at one of the festivals, the Korean rice. And then some of the festivals have lemonade, but it's not really lemonade. It's usually like a soda, like Mitsuya cider, and some lemon flavoring. So they usually have like a ton of lemons out, so you think it's maybe real lemonade, but it's just totally not. But yeah. So those are just some thoughts on some festivals that I like in Japan, mostly because there's one on Saturday. So yeah, I still have to think about whether I'm gonna go to that or not because I feel like I don't have the money to travel there twice. So I could go Saturday and just kill time in the city until I play the piano at like 1 the next day. Just no sleep. But yeah, I didn't think about that. So yeah, I feel like I'm definitely going Sunday. And Saturday's kind of tempting because I just know a lot of people in that city and it would be nice to see them again. So I have to think about it. I got like 2 days. So that'll be all for today's little English chat time. So I hope you're getting ready for Christmas, which is 20 days away. So yeah, that'll be all for now. So the usual goodbye, everyone. And of course, see you next time. See you. Take care. Have a good night.